Hello, Spinner94 here, today bringing you another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. Today we've got a battle against a Japanese, Korean, Chinese player, I'm not too sure, but either way they're rocking some really interesting stuff. I mean the Skarmory, the Manectric, that's all really nice stuff to see. I'm just running my usual free battlesport team. So Skarmory and Manectric are the lead, and Blastoise and Kecleon are the lead for me. So it's not looking too good for me, but I can kind of use this to my advantage if I think about it. So as the Mega Evolution happens here, I'm going to ask a question of the day. What is your favourite electric type Pokemon? I must admit, electric types for me, they're a really good type, but I'll say Raichu always takes it from me. So that's just a little question there for the video. So Intimidate's going to drop Blastoise and Kecleon's attack here. Not too fussed obviously on Blastoise because this is a Mega set and you know special moves are going to wreck everything on the field. But it is going to bug Kecleon a bit because I do rely on the attack, but Kecleon's more there for kind of support and priority killing. So I go straight for the fake out on this Manectric here. That does a nice little chunk considering I am intimidated as well. And basically I'm wondering what the Skarmory is going to do here because I'm really unsure. So this thing is going to set up a Swords Dance here, and that is quite a scary prospect. Skarmory under a Swords Dance, I've never seen that before, but I can imagine that doing quite a bit of damage. So I go straight for Water Pulse here, and that does a nice little chunk. So this is definitely... I'm not sure, maybe max health, max speed. If maybe max health I would have done a little bit more damage, so I'm going to go straight for the Protect here, and I do decide to go for the Shadow Sneak. I just Shadow Sneak over the Sucker Punch just to make sure I can get that damage in and absolutely kill this Skarmory, and thankfully it goes down here because I know Skarmory's can be unbelievably bulky in defense. So I'm going to take some Life Orb Recoil here as this Manectric decides to go for a Discharge here, and look how little damage this thing actually does to Kecleon here. I mean, I know it's separated between the two. Ooh, actually, I'm not too sure. Is it separated between the two with Protect? I must admit, I've got to brush up on my Pokemon knowledge. So I'm going to go straight for a Sucker Punch here because I know this Manectric's definitely going to attack. So this thing is hit with a Sucker Punch, and I do about 3/4 to it. I wish I'd done a bit more. That Intimidate drop probably saved it here. So this thing is going to go for a Thunder, actually. Risky move. Maybe Thunderbolt would have been better. So Thunder is going to hit Blastoise here and nearly kill it. That was so close. So I'm going to go straight for a Water Pulse here to finish off this Manectric. I mean, don't get me wrong, this Swalot is... this Swalot, I'm going to say, is definitely a threat because I've seen these things before. These are getting quite popular on battlesport, strangely. So Toxic is going to hit. I mean, that 100% chance to hit with Toxic is always useful on a Poison type, and these things can be quite bulky here. So definitely going to take a little bit more damage there, and I'm a bit worried what's going to happen here because I'm not too sure what to do now. Our Blastoise is probably going to die here, so I'm going to go straight for a Shadow Sneak. Obviously seeing Blaziken come in, thinking, okay, fighting move may be heading my way. So Shadow Sneak here is probably... yeah, I'm not going to do a damn thing to this Blaziken, just take a little chunk off to try and save me from a fighting move here, so... Sky Uppercut is unfortunately going to connect with Blastoise and kill off Pole Blastoise, which is a damn shame because Blastoise could have done a bit more in this battle, but you know, I'm going to take what I can get. So Gunk Shot's actually going to hit Kecleon and not do too much damage here. Thankfully the Ghost typing saving me. Any other typing I changed into here would not have benefited me so much. So I decided to go into Tentacruel here, not quite sure what anything's going to do, so I'm going to get the Shadow Sneak off. I'm going to do as much damage as I can here, just a nice little chip to take this thing below half. Tentacruel is obviously going to target down with the Scald, but then in comes Brave Bird here. So incoming Brave Bird is going to really do some damage to Tentacruel. I must admit, I actually didn't predict that. I should know Blaziken can carry this, but for some reason, even though Blaziken's a bloody killer chicken, but just Brave Bird does not seem a move Blaziken has to me. It obviously does, but I don't know, just my thought of mind here. So thankfully this thing goes down here, and I'm looking in a decent position to just try and kill off the Swalot here, as Venom Shock is going to actually connect with Kecleon here. So it's quite interesting to see. I like the idea of this set, sets up Toxic on something, then hits it with Venom Shock, so you can take down walls and do a ton of damage to them at the same time. So I am quite like seeing that combination. I must admit, I want to see more of that. That gives me an idea for a team. So Dual Blade's going to come in here, and I don't think this guy had much hope of winning this match now, but I'm going to go straight for a Scald again, do a nice little chunk, and unfortunately get the burn as well. Everything went my way in this battle, as Toxic is going to hit Dual Blade for some reason, but I think he maybe thought it was a normal Ghost type, maybe forgot about the Steel typing. I know that can happen, people can make misplays, so I'm able to get a Swords Dance off here, and basically a cut between Scald and Ironhead. I'm probably going to take this thing down pretty quickly as it is going to get burned. So announcement at the end of this video, I'm probably not going to do a stream this weekend. I might do, I might not. Check about 6 o'clock tomorrow when this video is uploaded, and I'll may or may not have a battle at 6 o'clock, and so that's 1800 hours, so we'll have to see from there. So this thing finally goes down. It was an interesting team to verse. I must admit, I am enjoying the free battles. I am running against some really interesting teams here. So that's the battle. Thank you all for watching, and of course as ever, I hope you all have a nice day.